beautiful humans? It's your girl Amber, and today we're gonna catch up a little bit and I'm gonna talk to y'all about my feelings about Roe vs. Wade. I've had some ideas for a while before we even heard about the complete overturn. There was a leak that happened where we heard that it might be a possibility, so I came up with a list to even the field. So obviously, after hearing about the overturn, I'm furious, and I can't even believe that we've gone a million steps backwards and gone back to like the 40s because our grandmothers had more rights than we do right now. I mean, that's crazy to really think about, right? Because no matter how y'all may feel about abortion in general, that doesn't matter. What matters is when the government gets involved with what you can or cannot do with your own body, it's a problem. And that's what we all need to get on the same page about, because it's not about your religious background or your personal belief. It's about the fact that the government is interfering what you can and can't do with your own personal body. And really, I'm speaking to women, because did you know that there are no rules, bills, stipulations, regulations, period, when it comes to men and their bodies? No, for some reason, it's just always easy to attack women. And I'm gonna talk about that when we get into this list of things that I came up with. So if y'all don't know, Roe vs. Wade is a court ruling that happened in 1973 saying that it is legal for women to abort their pregnancy within the first 2 trimesters, making it legal for women to have abortions if necessary. Now, there are plenty of reasons why women choose abortion, which a lot of them are not our business.
Not our business. Not our business.
I personally have had friends that have been in terrible situations and that was pretty much their only choice, or that they had to do that because pregnancy would have caused lifelong issues to their body, or they could possibly have lost their life if they chose to have a child. Now, there's so many different reasons, but this is what bothers me. Why are you coming after women like this?
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die.
Why are men not held more accountable for the fact that they're the reason why women get pregnant in the first place? Why is it all on women? Like, men aren't the ones that provide the seed and spread that thing everywhere. Like, men can have 1 million babies because they can just keep going from woman to woman to woman. Because I don't have to be straight to understand the birds and the bees, okay? I get how this works. And something's not adding up to me here. So let me give you a list that I think will work out just fine. Number 1, men's birth control should become a norm. If it's not created yet, it needs to be created and spread around. I've heard a little bit of noise about something in the works, so hurry that up and pass it around like candy. And number 2, a 3-strike rule. I think having 3 strikes, you're out, will hold men accountable. Because if they get a woman pregnant and she did not want to be pregnant, something should happen to her. If it happens the second time, something else should happen to her. And if it gets a woman pregnant for the 3rd time that does not want to be pregnant, he should face jail time or a mandatory vasectomy. Because I don't understand why women are only held accountable when men literally have a loaded pistol out here, because you're out here being negligent with your bullets. Like, that's crazy to me. And that takes me to number 3, a vasectomy. Why isn't this talked about more? Why isn't this in normal conversation as an alternative for men that are out here not trying to get someone pregnant? For real. So vasectomy, I know that there are some complications in it. I do know. I have a lot of men actually around me, including my father, that has had a vasectomy. So I know the process, and I know that sometimes it can have some complications, but being reversible, but it is reversible if you later change your mind. You can also still get pregnant even with a vasectomy, but the number is so much smaller. So it is something that I think should be considered a lot more, especially since Roe vs. Wade was overturned. Number 4, make Viagra a class C drug, or whatever class it is, to make it really hard to get, meaning that men can just go in there and just get it prescribed to them all the time and just like easy to get. And this blows my mind because they care about men's erections more than they care about women's menstrual periods, which is something that we cannot control and that is very natural and happens every single month for a lot of women in this country. But no, instead of making tampons, pads, etc. accessible, we have a luxury tax on them. Like, it's a luxury to plug up my when I'm bleeding. Like, isn't that crazy? But instead, we're handing out Viagra's like it's candy because we just care about men having an erection. And so if we put it as a Class C drug and create these requirements that they have to fill in order to get Viagra. Requirements like they have erectile dysfunction, they're married, they're in a really long-lasting relationship, or they have to prove that they're on their way to have a child. I mean, that doesn't sound crazy to me. I mean, y'all are letting people underage have assault rifles. So what's so hard about a man proving that he wants to have a child in order to get Viagra? I don't know, kind of sounds right to me, right? And number 5, which is my favorite one, Women, stop giving it up. Period. I mean, look around. Are you really attracted to men after this? Attracted to the men that literally have been at every rally saying that you lost. Yeah, stop aborting babies. I care about pro-life. If they care about pro-life so much, then why aren't they helping you by helping themselves, not carrying around that loaded pistol? I don't know about y'all, but if I was attracted to men during this time, I would be very unattracted right now. So I think one of the biggest, greatest things that we can do to make an impact here is to stop giving it up. Don't give them any. That'll change their mind. Matter of fact, that'll change this country so damn quick if we take away the one thing that they love so much, and that's sex. If he doesn't agree that your body should be your choice, he doesn't deserve your body. And that's your choice. Don't give them the good, because they don't deserve it.
Okay, everybody take some rubbers.
Someone had to say it. I'm telling y'all the real. That's what it is. All right, you guys. So I want to hear how you feel. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. But listen, we need to be respectful because this is a sensitive subject. And a lot of you are kind of on one side because you can only think from your perspective instead of understanding from someone else's perspective. I'm not a straight woman and I don't plan on having a baby, but I do understand being a woman and how a woman would feel not having a choice in America to their own body. So let's try to keep it there and not bring religion into it because this is a human thing, y'all. Anyways, I love you so much. Stay amazing, stay proud, and stay woke. Peace.